BLOCKHEAD, cryptocurrency news.
Cryptoslo with more crypto gains. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Blockhead News, your weekly crypto news brought to you by me, Cryptoslo. So let's get right to it. Looking at the coin market cap, sitting at $249 billion. So not too bad, not too bad. BTC dominance at 56.8. We got Bitcoin sitting at about 8,000, ETH 249. XRP really not doing anything. Litecoins not looking bad, not looking bad. I definitely probably need to pick up some Litecoins, but yeah. So we just kind of went sideways a little bit this week, but overall not a bad week. All right, first in the news, Binance new interface, screenshots, margin trading. Oh boy. Yeah. So anyways, just be careful with this. Basically what they're doing is they're announcing margin. So it's in essence going to allow you to leverage or spend more than what you have in your account. But if certain things, if the price goes down or you're shorting and it goes up, you could get liquidated. So basically it's leveraged trading, loan trading, and just be careful. So let's say you had 5 Litecoin, you might be able to trade with 10 Litecoin, but that also increases the risk a lot. So I personally am not really a trader anymore. I traded during the bull run of 17 and it's just stressful. It's better to be a investor in crypto and make a solid sell, but as far as jumping in and out of coins, I try to avoid that. I just merely accumulate in good products, good projects that I believe in, and just move forward. And if you see a good chance for a gain, then I'll sell and I'll take the gain. So but anyways, yeah, so pretty cool if you have a Binance account. Next in the news, Justin Sun announces the announcement of the announcement. BTC surges 20%. Now I don't know about 20%, but I told you guys that BitTorrent looked like a good buy. 11 all the way up to 15. Is it getting expensive now? Do I think it's too late? No, it's just not as good as it was, a week ago. So we're sitting at 17 sats, and supposedly Justin Sun has a very big announcement coming up. And it has to do with Tron and BTT. Something huge I will share. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. But in the meantime, we did see a nice little jump on TRX. 3 cents. So definitely solid if you've got your bag of TRX. So we'll see what Justin Sun comes with. So this big announcement is going to be in exactly about 6 days. So we'll see what Justin has up his sleeve. Google Trends shows clear decline for the search term Bitcoin. Alright, I want to demonstrate to you guys how, like, news articles like these, it's all about the context. It's all about the context. So if we go over to Google Trends and I do a beginning of the year to now, you can see that we're kind of on a slightly upward trend. So a lot of these news articles can all be construed on how you are pulling the data and how you're looking at the data. In actuality, we kind of had a higher high on our search terms, and if we go to all time, you will see we had the bull run and the spike, and it's looking like a solid uptick. So I always take articles like this, as I always say, with a grain of salt, and do your own research and look, because they're like a cleared blah blah blah. They're just full of crap. that nobody cares. Now, what I will say is that since Bitcoin has went from 3,000 to 8,000, there was buzz, and it's kind of wore off a little bit, but we're just waiting for the next price level. BuySellHuddle aggregates price predictions. So I thought this was pretty cool. There's a new app out. Looks like it's iOS and Android, and basically it gathers votes and sentiment on predictions, and we're rating in this app. It's totally free. I'm not sure if there's in-app purchases, but I probably will install it and check it out. But it's called Buy, Sell, and Hodl. Now, what you could do is you could just do the opposite of what everyone's doing, right? Maybe the contrarian view will be the way to play this little app. But another little cool app to play with, and plug in some of your coins and see what it says if you should buy, sell, or hodl. How blockchain will impact healthcare and banking. So this banking, obviously, that's really not that much to talk about. But healthcare, this is very interesting because we talk about electronic medical records and securing them. So there's a lot of talk of basically putting your medical history on the blockchain, and then it could instantly be shared with anyone that is an authorized party at any time, which sounds, it sounds interesting, and really that's probably one of the primary uses of blockchain. Oh, sorry, I'm a little late last night. Trust me, I am excited about doing news today. But yeah, putting your healthcare records on the blockchain. So yeah, we're going to kind of keep, I think this is going to take some time, especially because I don't think not many blockchains are optimized for database storage per se. They're kind of slow and clunky because you might as well just have a database, right? So, but definitely interesting thing to follow as we move forward. Facebook proceeds with GloboCoin. So I talked about this the last week or two. It is confirmed that Facebook is moving forward with their crypto. Now, as soon as they started talking about this, man, the government was getting involved. What are you going to do with this GloboCoin? Although I think they picked a bad name because they're going to get made fun of. That's just my thought, though. But yeah, we'll see. Digital payment system. So who knows? It could be it might be a stable coin. Who knows? Obviously, they probably want to have it kind of like how Apple Pay has Apple Pay. There'd be Facebook Pay, so friends could send friends. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, well, that's what I just said. A stable coin pegged to the dollar. Will operate on a private and centralized blockchain. Bullshit. Yeah, that kind of takes the fun out of it. Yeah, I know I had said I was interested in it, but if it's a stable coin and it's on a centralized, basically they're just issuing their own currency. So yeah, well, it's just like Ripple. Just kidding, guys. Yeah, so Facebook, GloboCoin, that is it. The future of Litecoin and cryptocurrency world. Another more like pump article, but just keep in mind it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Litecoin, because the halving is coming up. So instead of getting 25 Litecoins per block, you will only get 12.5. Now, there's a lot of theories on these halvings that, some people think it will moon the price. Other people think that the price will increase until you get to the halving, and then it will crash. It's tough to say, but Litecoin is one of the bigger hitters, so it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Litecoin. But anyways, university students choose $1 over 1 Bitcoin. I thought this was really, really interesting. Yeah, it's kind of dumb kids. But basically it's just kind of talking about that a lot of people still don't understand Bitcoin or know what it is, and you could sit there and argue with them and they think it's just made up. I actually got in a conversation with someone the other day about this, and it is hard to convince somebody that's new to the technology. But basically in this, the students chose a $1 bill over a Bitcoin. So definitely an interesting article. You know, this goes more about mass adoption and education to for Bitcoin to be successful. Andrew Yang, buy in now, people. The surge is coming. So this is one of the presidential candidates, and he's tweeting out there that, you know, you got to get your coins, you got to get some stacks, and you got to get some bags before this stuff pops. So yeah, definitely cool. Just more convention, you know, that there's believers and non-believers. And I go back to this, that, you know, by the time people trust crypto, it'll be too late. It'll already be too expensive. So, you know, with that. But as always, do your own research. Never put in more than you could afford to lose. Moving on to the dApps and coins. Ante has still continued to its decline. I'm glad I sold. So, yeah, that saved me about 30,000 TRX I would have lost already if I wouldn't have gotten out. So I'm still happy with that decision. Again, just waiting for the price to drop to something more realistic like 10, 15, and I would consider buying some more Ante. 888, not looking too bad. Wow, man, that's just continuing to go into self-destruction mode. Yeah. Yeah, just a lot of the side tokens taking a beating. So yeah. Now BTT, you know, as we talked, still not looking too bad. Sitting at 17 sat. So yeah. All right, on to the dApps. New dApps in the Tron space. Tron Bull, which, you know, I was playing the other day. I still kind of think it's rigged. No matter how I would play the different odds, you just keep losing. So, but anyways, the divs, I ROI'd on this, so I really don't even care what happens. I pulled in, first div was like, I don't know, like 2,000 or 3,000, and the second one was like 7,000, and then 1,000, and now it looks like it'll be a couple hundred. So I probably won't be rolling on this dApp anymore. I'll just let my bull tokens sit and earn me a little tiny bit of divs. Yeah, but be careful with that one. Yeah, so not a ton, nothing jumping out at me. The new Hyperstakes was pretty dope. Like I said, I played that the other day. I'm not going to play that because actually the music in it is copyrighted, and if I put it on my video, I will get flagged for a copyright violation, even though it's a freaking video game. Yeah, not much going on there. Not a ton going on in the IOST space. Again, nothing jumping out at me. Let's see, Megatron. And what about, of course, my video wouldn't be complete unless I talked about bankroll. The new daily is coming, and it's going to be exciting. It is going to be a little more, I'm not going to say it's complicated for the players, but if you're looking to understand how it's going to work, I will have a breakdown video of it. Credits is continuing to be pretty solid. Contract has actually gone up a little bit. Luck, let's check out Luck, see where the balance is. Balance is still growing, 224, and the daily is going to be designed to help that luck balance, and then which is good, because that'll get us up faster and make bigger jackpots. So I know that's what everyone's been waiting on since we started, but yeah. So the testnet was up, and to get to the testnet, basically you switch your gear setting to testnet. I'm going to do a Control F5, and yeah, 5 players, round 30. How many testnet coins do I have? I think I gotta go to this one. Yep. So you can actually play on the daily on the testnet and give it a shot. So yeah, so very cool. But I will keep the community updated as always as soon as the real deal launches. So that's going to be fun. Let's see. Yeah, I thought I had some Shasta coins around here. Guess I don't. But anyways, yep. So that's cool. But daily bankrolls continuing to do well still. So yeah. So it looks pretty good. So I hope you enjoyed today's news. As always, like, subscribe, and hit those bell notifications for the latest, greatest. And that concludes today's broadcast. This is Cryptoslo. If you're not talking gains, then we're not talking.